And of course, I get gas and try to start recording. Alright, back in the time loop. This time we're finally moving away from GT3 vehicles. Moving to the GT4 section of the series. Of course, GT3 cars will still be around in the series. It's just a matter of, it basically just increases the chances of characters popping up, because there's fewer GT4 cars. And here at a very dreary looking Watkins Glen. There's not supposed to be any rain, just is really overcast, and it's like 6:30 in the morning in the game time. It's not that far off a real life time. I'm recording this at like 7:30 in the morning. I still have Rainbow here. She's sitting way at the front. We have Burn, one of the first to appear as an opponent. I'm playing as my own number 147 Ford Mustang. Neither of these two are relevant, despite the fact that car is golden. That's not a golden type tribe member. Then we have good old Nittery down here in the 49 Porsche. And no one in particular. Alright, that's not at all where I have to brake. Alright then. That BMW was confused. There's a lot of Porsches in this. Oh no. Okay, well, this is. I'm not at all used to this car. In case that wasn't obvious. I'm surprised I didn't get damage from that on my car. Nitter's getting a little pushy up there, I see. Nothing really out of the ordinary plan for this part, just racing. This is very, very different to the GT3 cars, I will tell you that right now. Can you not? Come here, Mr. Other Porsche, that's not important. There we go. Now, of course, as you might imagine, now that we're in the lower class, I might be in 13th right now, but I'm technically in 3rd, as far as I'm concerned. GT3 cars and Nittery's upgraded Renaults are not what I'm racing. I'm racing exclusively the other GT4 cars. Well, alright then. The helmet actually kind of matches my car. I don't know if you can really see that in there too well. Okay, yeah, fine then. A little push. We are at a NASCAR circuit, so it's thematic. Yeah, a bit faster in these cars as well. It would seem, because it's the same difficulty I had episode 53 at. I'm pretty good at Watkins Glen. I'm not very good at Daytona. But I was still able to consistently demolish the AI at Daytona. Oh no. Yeah, the braking points from GT3 cars do not work for these. Or just hand it over. You're not helping either of us by being a pain in the butt about it. Okay, I see how it's going to be. I swear I heard someone sneezing. I think that was suspension rattling in one of our cars, but something someone sneezed. I wish I had front downforce on this car, that's for sure. It's there, just not adjustable. I finally cleared the little Kappa. So now I have to try and get after this car. Don't remember what that is. I think it's another Porsche though. Oh, okay. I had no reason to get that close to that. So this restarted in the late evening. It wasn't 6:30 a.m. It was apparently 6:30 p.m. Or more in that realm. And most importantly, I'm getting used to the vehicle. It's just taking a couple of laps. And the vehicle doesn't have any kind of surprises in store for me like some cars do. Let's look at the lap comparisons. Okay, that doesn't help me. I gained a whole tenth on him there. 1/10 of a second. It's about 2.5 between him and I. So mathematically, this is not a winning battle. I am getting away from third on back though, at least, so I won't have any pressure from Nittery or anybody else. It looks like I'm getting a lot closer to him, to be honest, but the relative times would say otherwise. It's interesting how me and Nittery match colors in such this way. That's not really intentional as far as that goes. Green and blue were always my colors long before I even knew Nittery was a thing that existed. Just trust me, if I wanted to be like all like wishy-washy with her There's the 146 car, the 148 car that I could easily have put Nittery in, or I could be in the 50 Porsche. But I didn't do that, so... No kind of relation? Association, that's what I'm looking for. There. That was like perfect. Yeah, most cars wouldn't like that, but this Ford didn't seem to care at all about me just mounting that inside curb. Oh, I'm gaining big time now. Ow, ah, no damage. Oh, it's Burr in the lead, right. I totally forgot. He will not be so easily pressured compared to some others. I'm no Alex, he probably doesn't even know who I am yet, to him. I actually didn't want 5th, maybe I did, I actually totally did. I wouldn't had I not mounted that, but it saved me in that scenario. I need to look at the road, not at the relative laps, relative timer. That was less perfect, but... I get him really good in those 2 corners. Well, if he does feel pressure, he'll start to feel it right about now. Fill in his mirrors. 12 minutes into the race, sun I think is beginning to appear. The track got considerably brighter. Not the track, but the sky above it. I have since lost the other 2 back there, and I think Nittery is now struggling ever since I got around her. Must have broken her rhythm. Now I'm gonna break something of yours. It requires steering. Admittedly, this corner is a very good one to be faster than him in. This puts me in a good place to try and get these two right. Which I did not do just now. The sun's gonna be mighty nice to look at, not really. Never mind, actually isn't doing anything. I don't really know the direct comparisons performance-wise between these vehicles. I couldn't tell you if the Porsche has a higher or lower top speed or better handling or what have you. I see you've messed that up, Burn. But I can't take much advantage here. You just don't even have to brake. Better exit. Alright. Never mind, auto gears just screwed me. Threw that away, game. Thank you. I need to shift twice. It's not at all what I needed to do. Oh, you messed this up too. That was fun, wasn't it? Let's do it again. Okay, I think the Porsche might have better top speed. I don't know where I can be getting that impression from. Yeah, Burns feeling it now. Look at this madness. Just quit. Good lord. Don't you try anything stupid back there. I will slap you all the way back to Jupiter whence you came. Or I'll just slap myself. That's also fine. Alright, now just time to establish some distance. And Nidori's definitely suffered. Oh, she's not quite last. This vehicle is very odd when it comes to downshifting. You see, like, I didn't input any throttle there. The game did it for me, and the car just kind of spazzed. Now we're gonna get that weird, like, last moment rally system that everyone has in this game. Yeah, at least for once I'm fighting an opponent from Time Loop, and I'm not fighting, you know, just some random opponent. Byrne is a legitimate character with, you know, legitimate credibility. He is the intergalactic champion, so... Oh, the RSL-1s have arrived. They're like 2-ish corners behind. Alright, turning. Those RSL-1s are hunting in a pack too, so really once one of them gets to me, they pretty much all do. I do believe the AI will move for them to observe the car back there. So if Byrne does the same thing, then I have free reign to do it myself. This is sort of awkward timing because I don't know if we're coming to 2 laps left or 3. It'll be 2 for the RSL-1s. But do I have to do one afterwards, or does them lapping me kind of cancel that out? I do not know. So they will lap me, probably by the end of this lap. Alright, we're not turning. Yeah, Byrne just kind of shuffled aside by them. I wonder how Remo's doing in amongst this pack here. Well, she isn't leading. Oh, she's last in the category. I mean, I can't really move here. 40 car. Not in Italy. There's red on the wing. Alright, that's all taken care of. So yeah, I think we will have one more lap to go here. The sun is already starting to set. Little by little, but still setting. So that wasn't even the worst lap I've run today. Yeah, so the race will end if the leader of the RSL1 category does not cross the line before the timer ends. And I don't think that they will do that before the timer ends. So this should be the final lap. That felt kind of odd. The headlights for a mere like 5 or 6 turns. Even the GT3s almost got to us. So for half an hour race, that would be a thing to contend with as well. So we'll be cutting it close, but no, the RSL1 pack will not be getting to the line before 0. So this should be the last lap of the race. Should be, keyword. I'll know in a second when I cross the line here. And it is done. Alright, so had to definitely work for it. Burn doesn't give up very easily. I think we all know that by now, though. But I literally myself will win the first part of the GT4 category, which will probably drop the Universe Zero name, to be honest. It'll probably just be called Time Loop at this point, because it's just easier to type 2 words rather than 4. Because it's not really so much even an offshoot of Universe Zero like it used to be. No, this is just its own thing, because Universe Zero is no longer a thing. It's been completed long ago. I thought of having a 21st act, which involved the Toho girls. But I basically already have a series for that anyway, the Toho Track Tour, which involves exclusively them. Oh, it's like a perfect pit entrance there. Alright, so yeah, that is it for this episode of Time Loop, I would like to actually go into the replay this time and get a good picture. Just unplug your earphones for the next few moments. The camera isn't even looking at the cars at this point. Shuffle him out of the way completely there. Pretty good shot there. Sorry, I was distracted by Facebook blowing up right now. I mean, you probably click away from the video anyway, but yeah, that's it for this episode. Nothing really major was supposed to happen, so nothing really happened. Also, I just realized correlation with numbers. My car number is hers times 3, but it just so happens that way. Of course, if it were up to me, she'd be number 53 and I'd be number 71. But 49's close enough. And these colors are too perfect for me to not use them, so, you know.